AKAPADers, welcome to AKAPAD's Audio Audacity Podcast, episode 446, the Will Smith retrospective. That's right, unplanned. We were supposed to be talking Ghostbusters. This episode was supposed to be the Ghostbusters intro, but here we go. Welcome to the captain's chair of the pop culture pope, aka Spicy Taco. Here we go. Now look, we talk film here. Sometimes, we talk about the other things. Sometimes we talk about my life. Moving, still moving. Don't have a full audio set up yet. You can tell. I can tell just by talking to you. There is so much extra reverb in my voice. But here we go. Okay, we're doing every single film. I'm just going to go through Will Smith's entire filmography, his film biography. I'm going to tell you if I've seen it, what I think of it, and maybe if there's any accolades that are left out because, the internet has destroyed opinion, discussion, deep, insightful thought when it comes to our pop culture, and because of it. We can contribute some of this now to Will Smith, but we have no award season. There's no Academy Awards. Golden Globes, not even broadcast. Academy, right now, second lowest ratings ever. I think compared to last year, they were up from a year ago. I think last year was their lowest. We have no film idols anymore. Not even filmmaker idols, because the great guys like Paul Thomas Anderson, these dudes, or what's his name, Nicholas Winding Refn, just stopped getting work. They just stopped getting work. They just don't make movies anymore. And then we have these guys, like Red Rocket, Tangerine, Florida Project. We have this other growing area of brilliant film minds, completely ignored by the Academy. Now, everyone on the YouTube, on the Twitter sphere, on the Instagrammer, on the TikTok, they don't even touch upon these things. Now, if they do, they're influencers, and they throw one out there. They almost like throw a little nugget, just so you know that they're maybe thinking of these things, that these concepts are aware to them, but they're not. These people are just chasing clout, clicks, and reviews and comments. In a way, so am I, but let's just get into it, because I don't want to talk about the slap. Maybe we'll talk about the slap the next episode, day 3 of the slap, we'll call it. 1992, what movie was Will Smith in 1992? Where the Day Takes You. Haven't seen it. I would assume that's a small role. 93, here we go. Made in America. I've seen that. I can't recall who he is, what he does in that movie. He could just be on screen. And then here we go. Okay, take a shot every time I say here we go this episode. 6 Degrees of Separation. Oscar-worthy performance. Now, I would say he deserved the Academy Award because his performance it gets glued to you as soon as you see it. But the Best Actor category, just beyond historically, it's the most competitive of all the categories. Nearly every single year, you can give the Oscar to any of them. They've all earned it, and there's about an equal number of guys left out of nominations. This happens every single year. Technically, the Academy Awards every single year is a fight for Best Actor. Then we get the stretch that I love. 95, Bad Boys. Yes, I absolutely love him. Mike Lowry, Independence Day. Oh my God, I saw Independence Day 5, maybe 6 times in the movie theater, maybe more. 97, Men in Black. Look at the run that he's on. Let's just say it. 6 Degrees of Separation, Bad Boys, Independence Day, Men in Black. What? Okay, I love Men in Black. 1998, Enemy of the State. That was what, Tony Scott? Yeah, somewhat topical today. Like that movie, Gene Hackman, Jack Black, and all the little hackers, Jack Black and like Jamie Kennedy and stuff. I love those paranoid chase movies. Then we get like almost like the first failure. We can call this Will Smith's barbed wire. 1998 Wild Wild West. And I have to say, I really look. He's reteaming with Barry Sonnenfeld, right, from Men in Black. Big budget, big ideas. Okay, TV show that's still somewhat in the lexicon. That would be Wild Wild West would be equal if they made like a Gunsmoke movie at the time. It doesn't land. Disappointment. Tentpole picture crushes his momentum. The hopes and dreams of Will Smith never losing a day in his life are now over. And then we get in 2000s. He's just pretty much like piggybacking on this rhythm that Matt Damon has in The Legend of Bagger Vance, where he's in these like insightful, thoughtful, like almost like human condition movies. That was Matt Damon's career at the time. Right now, I literally have no effing clue, like no clue what his like the theme of his career is at this point. And then we have 2001, like the true Oscar bait, his first Oscar bait, Ali. And so many people give him this like performance. I say no. I say no. Only because I don't like impersonations in movies. I really don't, even though Will Smith just won for impersonating someone. And it's a Michael Mann movie. I just don't like the timing for that movie. Never felt right. I never was really interested in it. Never wanted to see him even get nominated. He bulked up, big deal. Moving on, we have Men in Black 2. Tons of props to Men in Black 2. Tons of props for our next movie, Bad Boys 2. Here we go. I love Bad Boys 2. I like it that he's banging Martin Lawrence's sister, and they're doing like a whole Miami DEA thing. It's almost like the plot of Michael Mann's Miami Vice. Second Michael Mann reference. And then we get 2004. Here we go. Jersey Girl. He plays himself as a cameo. So cool. Jersey Girl, maligned movie. Too maligned. It's there. It's decent. It's heartfelt. I think it plucks those strings. That movie might have been the first movie that the internet just wanted to assassinate. I, Robot. Blue Sky. Very underrated. Good movie. He's the voice of a robot. Shark Tale. Awesome. Shark Tale competed with Finding Nemo. Shark Tale's very good. Great. 2 voice acting home runs. I, Robot. Oh, no. I'm thinking of robots. I'm sorry. I, Robot. Oh, geez. I, Robot's there. I like I, Robot. And then Shark Tale. So 2004. Really big year for him. 2005, we have might have been the last movie I saw in the theater that starred Will Smith is Hitch. I still reference Hitch today. I still like watching Hitch. I like the point. I like the meaning. I like the intent of Hitch. But you can kind of see now he didn't get the Oscar, and he's just kind of keeping himself like on top of these like bigger projects. 2006, wonderful Oscar bait, Pursuit of Happiness. 2007, a movie that, all pun intended now for what I'm about to say, I Am Legend, the movie that does not die. Rightfully so, still doesn't get enough credit. I love I Am Legend. I Am Legend's freaking awesome. 2008, huge year. 7 pounds, never seen it. Not sure if I ever wanted to. I would see it. Hancock, completely underrated, in-universe, Hollywood created superhero movie. Deserves a sequel. Should have got a sequel. Should have got multiple spin-offs. 2012. Men in Black 3. I don't want to say forgetful. I do not remember much. 2013. M. Night Shyamalan's After Earth. Hard movie to get through. I tried. There was like 3 straight movies for M. Night that I could not just finish. This, The Happening and the what was that? The Lady in the Water. I couldn't do it. Another cameo, Anchorman 2. We just got to give that a shout out because I love both Anchorman movies. 2014, Winter's Tale, cameo. He plays Lucifer. I don't know. We're going off of Wikipedia here, by the way. 2015, Focus. Solid. It's a good Focus. Kind of would be on par with Ridley Scott's and Nicolas Cage's and Sam Rockwell, right? Sam Rockwell. Matchstick Men and Focus make a good modern day con man movie. Like they do Full of Beautiful People, and then we have Concussion, potential Oscar bait there. Like topical, but too topical. Also something we just are not very interested in. I feel like Concussion would work more as some of these like bad business docudramas we've been seeing with like the Elizabeth Holmes story and Pam and Tommy. There's a freaking Uber show on Showtime now. Like Concussion would work in that field, not as a movie. 2016, you kind of want to say comeback movie, Suicide Squad. It got bashed. People hated it. He's great in it. He's Will Smith in this movie. He's Will Smith in a superhero universe. Movie's a home run. I love Suicide Squad. I like the extended cut. There is no reason for me not to put this movie on a lot. And I just like the music. No reason for like an Ayers cut. Then we have Collateral Beauty. Honestly, God, I'm drawing a blank. Like blank stare. Not really sure. 2017 Netflix Super Bowl commercial. Potential franchise, right? Like make a sequel for this. Bright. Very cool fantasy modern day movie in vein of Alien Nation, if you guys are familiar with Alien Nation. And then we have Student of the Year, again, as himself. Does Will Smith have the record of cameo as himself appearances in movies? 2017. The movie people love to hate. I back it. I think it's there. I would argue this movie is visionary. Aladdin. He's great in Aladdin. Wonderful choice. Then we have Dads as himself in the documentary. What is happening, Will Smith? 2019 Gemini Man. Haven't seen it. I like everything around the movie. It went a little bit down the memory hole for me. I do believe it's available on Hulu, so I gotta check that out. Spies in Disguise, another home run when it comes to his voice work for animation. And then 2021, King Richard. On this podcast, I predicted the Oscar nomination. I said he deserved an Oscar for King Richard. Just recently watched it again, and I have to say, I feel like it's a solid choice. He's so good in that role. He disappears in it, and like there's an angst or like a hurt in him. He does a couple good speeches. He's there, and I don't know. It was really between him and Andrew Garfield for Tick Tick Boom. I would have been happy with either of those two getting the Oscar, but well earned. King Richard is well earned by Will Smith. Modern day, I can't think of a better pairing. I mean, I think in all the Academy, in the top categories, the best earned, I'll say. Everyone, episode 446, we will talk the slap and the fall of the prestige of the Oscars, because I always have gripes with the Oscars.